Is this the way? Is that the point of the game and why it's called The Way Home? Welcome to The Way Home. Jiburo Kanunkyo. I'm terribly sorry for my poor Korean pronunciation. It's another Korean indie horror game. I absolutely love these. What is it about? No idea. It just said it was short. Say no more. Let's check it out and just find out. Alright, it's the 90s. It's the dream. Alright, March 24th. What's going on? Day 1. Oh my goodness, that is a filter. Presumably it's about us finding our way home. That is the title. Oh man, maybe because this is my first time being assigned to this route today, I really had a hard time finding my way. I never would have guessed there'd be a village in such a remote spot. I mean, that's generally where villages are, right? But you know, a young woman living out here in the middle of nowhere, she really needs to be careful. I'm a woman? Okay. Even if it's a path you take every day, dark alleys like this are bound to be creepy, don't you think? Sir, the only creepy thing here right now is your hairstyle. Oh, we have choices. Even though it's a familiar route I take every day, it still scares me. Hardly scary at all. Yeah, this one. But why are you being so aggressive? Excuse me, I literally just answered your question. Kids these days. Absolutely no respect. So you asked a question, I answered it. What more do you want? You watch yourself at night. Is that a threat? I'm watching you, sir, with that incredibly poor taste haircut. Alright. Nice bus. Bus stop. Where are we? Onsu. Irum. Alright. Oh, there's head bobbing. No. There's check the flyer on the wall. I can't see anything. Wait, it said I had a flashlight. Oh, that is the flashlight. Oh, my bad. Alright. F. Okay, looking for a cat, aren't we all? Age, 8 years old. Date of disappearance around February. Location, Irum Village. Okay. What's this one? That is an absolutely magnificent portrait. Look at that. Gorgeous. Alright. Reward for information. Presumably this person is after us then? Suspect's description. Adult male. Approximately 175 to 185 centimeters. Athletic build. The portrait says otherwise, but I'll take their word for it. Recently, there have been frequent incidents in several nearby villages where thieves have climbed over fences or cut locks to break into homes while residents were away working in their fields, stealing the crops they had carefully harvested. You monster. In particular, the suspect is a man of sturdy build who boldly enters homes, causing anxiety among residents. We are issuing a warrant for his arrest as follows and ask for your active cooperation in providing information. Okay. I adore that portrait. I really cannot see a single thing. Is this my house? Kimchi jars? Nice. Okay, I don't think this is my house. I'm just randomly raiding somebody's yard. Why? Okay. I'm not gonna question. This flashlight is actually useless. This is a forest. I don't want to be here. That's okay. I don't think I can go through it. Excellent. Is this my house? Is this the way? Is that the point of the game and why it's called The Way Home? Oh, why does he have to jump out like that? Hello? I'm right here. Thank you, cornhole. Jeez. Stop. Don't move. It's the police. Hi. Same. Why is he running out of the bamboo holding a gun like that? What do you think? Did I look like a cop? You looked like a weirdo. You have no eye for talent. I'm telling you, this is all part of honing my instincts in the field. Why does he like have the wide lats like that, but without the lats? This is amazing. You mentioned a while back that you failed the police officer exam, right? And what's with that gun? Don't even go there. How could they possibly reject a talent like me? Oh, he is sassy. And this, it's one of those BB guns that's all the rage these days. Even though it's just a toy, there's nothing better for getting into the zone and practicing. Sure, man. You never know, right? If I happen to catch a thief, I might just get hired as a police officer through a special recruitment program. Good luck with that. And did you see the wanted poster I put up on the wall at my place? Anyway, I drew up a composite sketch based on the information I gathered. So you were the artist. Fantastic work, sir. But there are more than a few strange things about this. They say only empty houses are being robbed. It's as if the culprit knows exactly what time and minute the owner leaves, and acts on that information with uncanny precision. That's, I'm not gonna lie, a little unsettling. He is so sassy. Look at those arms. According to witnesses, he wasn't even from the village. There's only one reason why he's so hard to track down. The culprit is someone who blends right into our daily lives, so close that no one would ever suspect them. Is it you, Gono? Is it you? It could be the work of an accomplice or maybe someone they know. So I'm playing town sheriff while I exercise. Call my place if you need anything. Okay. You should worry about your own place. I saw your front door wide open on my way here. Yeah, I had a bit of a sticky beak. Nice kimchi jars. What? Why does he run like that? This is amazing. I have no idea where I'm going. I cannot see a thing. There's a wall here. Let's just stick to it. It's like mazes, right? Like if you just like keep your hand on like one side and keep following it, like you'll get there eventually. Right. Right. Is this my house? F. I really do live in the middle of nowhere. Why do I have no lights? Alright, let's have a look before we go inside. Korenani? Is this like a sunken fireplace? Moshi mosh! Let me in! Where's the phone? Where's the phone? Where are my lights? Hello? Hello? Why do I have to open both doors separately? This is out the back. Oh my god, I live in a maze. There it is. Got it. Hello. Yellow. Kilyong. Sumin, did you get home okay? Oh, my name is Sumin. Dad, how did you manage to call just as I was getting home? Is it Dad? Dad knows everything. My daughter comes home at this time every day, doesn't she? You at work? When are you coming home? Yeah, I'm lucky enough to have landed a big project, so I think I'll be coming in a little late this week. Is the big project robbing other people's houses? All week long? Dad, aren't you pushing yourself too hard? It's okay. In a recession like this, I should be grateful just to have this kind of work. Mum's not here anymore, so Dad has to work even harder. Still, Sumin, I have some good news. Once we wrap this up, we're planning to move to the Seoul metropolitan area. I don't know if that's good news. Oh, and you know where we usually eat, right? I've set out some food next to my room, so eat up and head to bed. And make sure you lock the front door. About that, I just opened like 10 doors on my way in. I don't remember where they all are. We should not live in a maze. I've got to get to work now, sweetie. I'll talk to you later. Okay. End call. I have an objective in the top left to eat dinner. That is my favorite objective. All right. Oh, why is it so dark? Does this place... Wait, is this outside? This is the most weirdly shaped house. What is going on? I'm outside. Over here? Aha. We have a marker. He just left this. Like... okay. Wow, I'm so full I can't eat another bite. Girl, you ate all of it. I'd better sleep now if I'm going to work tomorrow. Let's go to my room, set up the bedding, and get ready for bed. Prepare the bedding. Why am I doing chores in my video game? Where is my bed? This is just the strangest designed place, I swear. Is it in here? Having to open both doors is honestly bothersome. Kitty! Hello! Aww. Aww. Oh, how meticulous. We found the hidden cat. Thank you. Aww. He's so cute. Alright, but... Oh, there it is. There it is. He said to close everything, right? Where is that? Why do I live in a maze, Papa? Okay, bedding prepared. Bikrishta. Where is... No, that's outside. Huh. No, that's also outside. This is the street. Nope. What is with this house layout? Yellow? Is this Sumin, mysterious caller? Huh? Who is this? Hello? You seem to know my name. Who is this? It's been so long since I heard that voice. Okay. Don't worry. You'll find out who it is soon enough. Huh? Go to sleep. She's entirely unfazed. Alright, I've opened 10 billion doors again, so let's close that. Let's close that. That's also another one. This game is like door closing simulator. And there we go. And that one. Can I watch TV? No, I just have to go to bed. Okay. Day 2. Is it the bus driver? Is it my dad? Is it Connor? Who knows? Is it me? It's me! Huh. Look at this, look at this. Remember what I told you yesterday? I told you to be careful walking at night, didn't I? Why is there a police car? Has something serious happened? Well, have you heard that rumour too? About the burglar who's been hitting empty houses? Since the police are here, they must have caught him, right? Oh, that thief. I'm glad they actually caught him. But you get off work at this time every day, don't you? Doesn't that mean the house is empty until you get home? What are you trying to say, sir? I guess so. Dad's at work and I'm at the office. That's right, there's no one in the village during the day anyway, so... yeah, we should probably not talk about our personal circumstances. So this one. I see. I'll go then. You watch yourself at night. You too? Yo, why is everyone so sassy? Bye. He just reversed out of there like nobody's business, alright? Ium. Onsu. Alright, let's run to see what the police are doing. Is it Connor? No, what happened to him? Yellow. Is this guy out of his mind? What the hell is he doing popping up out of nowhere like that? Yeah, you tell him. Oh, that's not it, sir. Please, just hear me out. Throw the book at his ass. Tell it to the station. The higher-ups are already breathing down my neck because we haven't caught that thief yet. Oh my, what's all this fuss? Hey officer, why are you trying to take the boy away? He was just playing a little prank. Does it really have to come to this? Grandma, that was a bit too much of a prank. You suddenly jumped out in the middle of the night and brandished a weapon right in our faces. It really gave us a scare. Yeah, you tell him. What do you mean, weapon? I told you, it's just a toy. That's not the problem. The problem is that you suddenly jumped out of the darkness and threatened people. Yeah, you tell him. You stopped because I'm a cop, right? Am I wrong? Who knows what would have happened if it had been someone else? Officer, let me tell you about last night. Connor does tend to get into a bit of trouble sometimes, but he's really a good kid at heart. Just let this one slide this time, okay? Whether he's a good kid or not is up to us to decide. We'll have a good talk with him before he leaves, so don't worry. What on earth are you talking about? I'm not letting you just take him away. If he's going, we're all going with you. We were called out here after receiving a report that a suspicious person has been seen in this neighborhood, so we need to check it out first. Please go to the police station to discuss the details. Let's get in then. Let's go. Well, drama is afoot in our tiny village. I appreciate the clothes they are wearing. They are very true to life. Well, it was nice knowing you. So, am I the only one left in this town? I mean, if there are only 4 people in this town, then yeah. Were the streetlights always this dim? The alley seems especially dark today. No, it was this dim yesterday. I assure you. Possibly even worse. I feel like it would be a little scarier if I could see anything. Oh, big crystal! What the hell, bro? Did we just get kidnapped? Day 3. Well, we weren't the only people in the village. Wait, was that a dream? It was so vivid that I'm still shaking. Okay. Oh, finally we can see. Oh. Hi. Were you always in my household? What's up? Are you feeling a little better? How are you feeling? I was so worried because you couldn't wake up all night. Dad, what happened? That madman from yesterday. He got hit once and ran away in a hurry. I moved you to your room first. It seemed the shock was quite big for you. It really was. What if that person comes back? Don't worry, I'll be right by your side today. That guy thought you only came at night. You'll be fine during the day. That guy dropped something while he was running away yesterday. It looks like a diary, and it's written in such a creepy way. It explains why he did that to you. How convenient. But how did Dad know to come here? You said you'd be coming home late all week. Grandma Jongok called and said Gono was about to get arrested by the police. As I was running over here, I saw some big guy heading toward our house, so I followed right behind him. Sumin, we're leaving this town tonight. I'll take care of packing, so you just eat your dinner and get some rest. Dad, that's the dream. Since the mover is coming over tonight to help move my stuff, if there are a few people around, even that guy won't be able to show up so easily. Indeed. That guy's diary. It would be easier on my mind not to look at it, but I left it on your desk because I think you should know why he did that to you. Dad, you're being very vague. Let's eat first. If you're really curious, give it a read. Of course I'm curious. But first, food. Oh yeah, that looks good. Wow, I feel like my stomach is going to burst. Why does he sit like that? Alright, let's read the creep's diary. 8 pages, settle in, it's law time. Omitted. August 17th, 1984. I reported my father's violence, but the police just laughed and left after joking around with him. That night, it was my mother who blocked him with her whole body as he stumbled in drunk, shaking the front gate. A long while later, Mum came into the room and smiled at me with a split lip, saying she was okay. My wrong choice ended up coming back as a wound to her. From now on, I will never ask the police for help again. March 13, 1985. Whenever father came home drunk, mother would always hide me in the closet. I would hold my breath, watching through the gap as she was beaten. But at some point, mother stopped coming home, and father's violence became mine alone to bear. Amid the daily kicks, a question suddenly took hold. Why do I have to keep taking this? I had endured it all this time because my choices had ultimately caused mother to suffer. Cold moonlight shone on father's feet as he slept, and the kitchen knife on the cupboard gleamed with an eerie brightness. I decided I wouldn't take it anymore. March 21st, 1985. The awful smell of alcohol has completely disappeared from the house. I find this quiet, undisturbed peace quite satisfying. The neighbours think Dad left to look for Mum. I said a few words to them with a sad expression and they all nodded. I decided to keep going to school because if I didn't, people would surely come looking for me at home. But lately, there's someone who's been on my mind. Okay. She's a girl who bears a strange resemblance to Mum, both in her mannerisms and appearance. Her name is Sumin. Wherever she goes, I follow her like a shadow, keeping a comfortable distance behind her. It's not the bus driver, is it? April 15th, 1985. 3 days ago, while following Sumin, I heard a blood-curdling scream coming from the end of an alley. A group of drunks was trying to drag a woman away, and Sumin stepped in front of them to block their path. Enraged, the men surrounded Sumin and unleashed a merciless barrage of punches and kicks. In that moment, the unpleasant memory of watching my mother get beaten while hiding behind a wardrobe door flooded my mind. The overpowering stench of alcohol, which had suddenly vanished, began to sting my nostrils again, and unbearable rage welled up inside me. I pulled the knife I always carried from my pocket, rushed out, and stabbed the men in the back of the neck and sides without hesitation. Okay. With every spurt of red blood, it felt as though that repulsive smell of alcohol was being peeled away layer by layer. He's got some understandable rage issues. I reached out to Sumin, who was lying on the ground, but she screamed as if she were facing a monster rather than a savior, and ran away. Her report led to the police storming in, exposing every secret I had hidden in the house, and I ended up here at this forensic psychiatric hospital today after undergoing a psychiatric evaluation. Is this all I get for helping you when you were being beaten so mercilessly? Sumin, you better look forward to the day I get out of here. No, you better. Alright, what's that? March 20th, 1990. After stepping outside, I wandered around for a while, searching for a place where no one would find me. Finally, I found the perfect, secluded building to carry out my plan. I sneaked into the school's administrative office and searched through her records. Although roughly 5 years had passed, Sumin's house was still standing exactly where it had been. I explored the village where Sumin lived during the day. It was a neighborhood as quiet as the grave. I searched through a few nearby vacant houses and combed through an old phone book. Before long, I found the number listed next to a familiar name, 007XXXX. Are we supposed to know that location yet? No? March 24th, 1990. I've been watching the village for several days. If it weren't for that big guy with the glasses who goes around patrolling like a cop, I would have finished this long ago. Because of him, my plans keep getting twisted, and I'm losing my temper. As if he instinctively knew I was watching from somewhere, he combs through the entire village. Aw, Connor saved us. After 4 days of observation, I've completely mapped out her movements. Every night, around the same time, Sumin gets off the bus and heads home through a dark alley. Tonight, for a final confirmation, I called her at the time she was due to arrive home. The voice I heard through the receiver. Now, all preparations are complete. Alright, March 25th, 1990. Finally, today is the day. First, I plan to call the police station and report that big guy with glasses as a suspicious individual. If he acts out of line and causes a commotion even in front of the police, it might work out in my favor. I don't care what happens to him. While the police are distracted by him, I plan to sneak over the wall and into Sumin's house. Once I knock Sumin unconscious and kidnap her, I'll lock her up in the place I've prepared in advance. It's time for you, Sumin, to feel the same pain I endured in that cramped room for 5 years. He's mentally well, isn't he? My head is throbbing so badly. My stomach is churning. I just can't stand it anymore. I think I need to step outside a bit and get some fresh air. Yes. All right. Whoa. Why is the sky a VHS tape? All right. So, Dad, about that diary. You were right. It's a bit rough. Sumin, where are you going? Hold on a sec. I'm just going out for some fresh air. Girl, look at all of this fresh air right here. Gosh, aren't you scared after what happened yesterday? There's no one in town right now, so I really hope you don't go out. I'm okay. I have a headache and my stomach is churning. I won't go too far. Like, it actually makes no sense, but let's go. What? He's stealing the kimchi. The bus driver? Oh, this? My grandma asked me to move it. Well, this is awkward. Dad? The bus driver just stole the kimchi. Is that okay? Can we go in? Oh, we should look for that room, right? It looks like all the stuff is gone. He's looting the village? I suppose being a bus driver probably doesn't pay that much. I think I should head back now. Okay, why did you let me run that far to begin with then? I think I should report this to the police. I think that bus driver was a burglar. Alright, Dad's still there. This was the phone room, right? No, it's this one. Get out of the way. Alright. Police 112. Hello, this is 112. What's the matter? I'd like to report a crime. What exactly are you reporting? I think I know who that thief is that's been breaking into empty houses in the village lately. It's the new bus driver who just started working on the Onsu neighborhood. In the Onsu neighborhood. I saw him with my own eyes just a little while ago. Thank you for the report. I'll contact the nearest patrol car via radio right away and dispatch them. Cool. My objective is to fall asleep. That is the dream. F. Day 3, night. Yes. Okay. So. Hello. At least he's still here. Or is he? Kilyong, Dad is still here. Sumin, are you awake? Dad has mostly finished packing, so I think we just need to move the stuff that's here. Could you please load the boxes on the left onto the truck? I'll take the ones on the right. Okay. Truck driver, please hand me the box and I'll load it into the truck. Please bring it over. Sir, your head is awfully warped. Move the boxes, move the boxes, move the boxes, move the boxes. F. Hell yeah. Box moving simulator. I am gonna be so ripped. Alright. We are done. Oh, okay. That's terribly unfortunate. Yeah, mess him up, Dad. Sumin, I'll do whatever I can to hold them off, so call anyone. Hurry. Run. 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 Quick, we have to... I think this is the end. Ah! What did I press? Call the police. I think you get a different ending depending on who you call. That's like the one thing I saw when I looked at this game. Hello, is this the police? A strange man has broken in and is trying to kill my dad. Dad! Dad might die! It's the house at the very top of the alley near Onsu village. Please come quickly. I'll be leaving right away. Ha ha! All the obstacles between you and me are gone. Who the heck is Dushik? Dushik. Now, it's just you and me. Did you just kill my father? Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, that was unfortunate. Everybody's dead! Oh. We are in that room from the picture. Well, this is terrible. Well, at least he brought my stuff. I mean, it's the little things. Do you remember 5 years ago? The day I saved you when you were about to die, only for you to call me a monster, report me to the police and run away. Thanks to you, I had to rot in a cramped room for a long time. The more I think about it, the more unfair it feels. So I think you should pay back that same amount of time I lost. I've prepared a housewarming gift so you won't be lonely. The remaining 5 years. Let's see how well you can endure them. It's not my dad's head, is it? I'm very sad that I called that. Oh, I've apparently played enough of these games to have seen that coming. Okay. This is my first game made with all my heart. Thank you so much for playing until the end. Thank you, that was fun. I'm gonna see if I can quickly get the other ending. Alright, let's call Connor. Shoot him with your BB gun. Hello? Connor? Help me! A strange man has broken in and is trying to kill Dad. I'll be right there. Just wait a moment. Yeah, mess him up, Connor. Haha. All the obstacles between you and me are gone. Now, it's just you and me. And my friend, hiya! Did he just put me in a trash bag? What on earth? The guy... That was amazing. That guy was subdued at the scene by Connor, who had rushed over after receiving a panicked call. In such a remote rural area, there simply wasn't enough time to wait for the police. Calling Connor was the best decision I could have made in that situation. Although the guy's plan failed, the truck driver, who was killed without knowing why, and my dad, who stood in front of him with his own body until the very end to buy me time to call for help, ultimately passed away at the scene. Dad! As the investigation progressed, the existence of a building he had hidden away in a remote location came to light. It was a prison he had prepared for me. The nightmare ended, but a deep psychological trauma remained. I sat alone in my empty house, staring into nothing for hours. Same. Even the footsteps of neighbors coming to check on me sent me into a panic. I felt like I was losing my mind. I couldn't stay there any longer. Finally, to head to the capital area where I was supposed to go with my dad, I fled the village as if running for my life. And then... 8 years later. Are you serious? Wow, he's fast. Yeah, mess him up. Aww, it's Connor. As soon as you heard the radio, you rushed out alone and finally caught him. Oh, I'm a police officer now? Hell yeah. I was lucky that I happened to be nearby. I keep telling you this, but if a report comes in, please come with me. You're going to get yourself in serious trouble if you keep this up. Okay, I'll make sure we go together next time. Aw, we became police officers together. I'm going to hand this guy over to the nearby police station right away. You make sure that this person here is safely home. Aww. That is so cute. It's okay now. You must have really been startled, right? Actually, I went through something similar a while back. In a situation like this, it might be best to step outside for a moment to get some fresh air. Take a few deep breaths to calm down, and then please come over to the police car you can see up ahead. I'll head over to the police car first. Wait, I can explore? Alright, March 18, 1998. On the 12th, Police Officer Lee Soo-min, 28, of the XX Police Station was awarded the Outstanding Police Officer of the Year commendation. Officer Lee was a victim of a violent crime that occurred several years ago and had reportedly suffered from mental anguish for a long time, which had drawn sympathy from those around her. However, rather than being defeated by the tragedy of her past, she channeled it into a sense of duty, and since her appointment as a police officer has made remarkable contributions to crime prevention and the apprehension of criminals within her jurisdiction. The team to which Officer E belongs demonstrated her investigative capabilities, by achieving an overwhelming first-place ranking in arrest rates within the district last quarter. At the commendation ceremony, Officer E delivered a brief yet resolute statement. I will be a police officer who protects citizens to the very end, so that no one else has to suffer as I did. Citizens are offering a steady stream of encouragement and support for her courageous journey as she rises above the pain of her past. Hell yeah, we love to see her thrive. July 22nd, 1998. With just 1 year to go before the new century, the entire world was gripped by fear of the so-called millennium bug. Y2K refers to a system error caused by computers recognizing only the last 2 digits of the year and mistaking the year 2000 for 1900. The government recently designated this as a national threat and launched a government-wide response. Experts warn that this could lead to catastrophic consequences, including power outages, the paralysis of financial networks, and even plane crashes or the accidental launch of nuclear missiles. Amid the chaos of the end of the century, citizens are unable to hide their anxiety, withdrawing cash and stockpiling emergency food supplies. The end of the 20th century is unfolding amid a peculiar tension where fears of a digital catastrophe intersect with expectations for the new century. Alright, I don't know if there are any other newspapers, but let's head back. "8 years ago, I fled to the city alone, the place I was supposed to reach with my father. But my time was still frozen on that night. I lived every day paralyzed by fear, just wasting my life away. Then I realized, falling apart like this was exactly the bad ending that bastard wanted for me. So I decided not to hide anymore. Just as someone's help pulled me out of despair, I wanted to be the one to reach out to those facing their own tragedies. I became a police officer with Kono, who had been by my side through it all. The bad ending he wanted never came, and finally, my frozen time began to flow again." True ending. Yeah, you tell him, girl. That was amazing. I loved it. That was such a cute ending. I mean, obviously not cute that everybody I know died, but like, she rose above it all and became a police officer with her neighbor. That's I like that ending. Alright, well, I loved it. That was The Way Home. You can find the link in the description, as always. Let me know if you've played this one yourself or just what you thought of it in general. Aww. Look at that. The cherry blossoms are very pretty. Alright, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, and I'll see you again next time. See ya.